Got to make this go down a little bit before I start at the beginning of the video. Am I in the middle? No. Hey there, Internet. It's me, David. And I just got a box in yesterday. But our services are Saturday, and so I couldn't share this with you. But thank you to 316 and Steadfast Bibles for sending boxes to a few of us online guys that do things with Bibles. Super excited. They sent out 8, I think it was, and like a couple of bonus Bibles to some guys. And they just drew names to see who was going to get what. So I don't know what it's in the box, but I do know it's an Inside Column Reference Legacy Standard Bible. And so this is going to be an unboxing for what they had sent me. But first, my book, Hearing Love, it's a practical life application commentary on the greatest commandment to love the Lord with all of your heart, soul, mind, and strength. It's available in ebook, hardback, and paperback. The link will be in the description. Also, if you enjoy the music that plays behind my channel, it's all available for download at forloveoftheword.bandcamp.com, and I've got some exciting news about music coming up, but I'm not going to talk about it in this video until my next album is released very soon. And lastly, if you enjoy the work and the ministry of this channel, you can support my family and I in full-time ministry over on my Patreon page at patreon.com/David Lee Brown. Or if you're less content-driven and you just want to give to the ministry, you can go to our ministry link that will also be in the description, and you can either give to me personally or just give to the ministry. Either would be great, and just appreciate everyone's generosity, even if it's just a like and a comment and a subscribe. That's all the announcements. We'll get into this box that they sent me. Now, I usually don't do unboxing videos, but when I do, I grab the biggest knife I can find in the kitchen. And so this was the biggest knife I could find in the church kitchen. But then I thought, I always open boxes with gigantic knives or ninja swords. So I want to ask you guys, do you think I should open this box with the biggest knife I could find? Or B, a pie server? Or C, a packet of Chick-fil-A sauce? If you guessed Chick-fil-A sauce, then you're right. I'm gonna open this with a packet of Chick-fil-A sauce. It might take a while, but I can edit that out. Oh, that plastic's a little flimsy. Oh no, that's terrible. Okay, the Chick-fil-A sauce, it didn't work. No Bibles were harmed in the making of this video. That's good stuff. That's the Lord's sauce. I hope that our treasurer doesn't see this. He'd be like, we just got new carpet. What are you doing in there? But I'll lick it all up. But hey, man, the carpet's fine. But I am going to clean this up. Be right back. All right. We're going to try this again. I'm not giving up. I think I'll modify my technique. Just don't squeeze the top, right? We're gonna get it. We're gonna wear that tape down. We're gonna wear it down. Oh no, it just bent. Okay, so 316, you guys use some incredible tape because Chick-fil-A sauce packets can't get through it. So we're gonna switch to pie server. Oh. I like to think the Chick-fil-A sauce prepared us for that. All right, we got the side. Oh, come on. We began a good work. Come on, Lord, you're able to perfect the good work that was begun. Bam! Got it. Bonk, bink. All right, the pie server wins the day. Let's see which one they sent. There's nothing else in the box. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Just the children's church pastor is coming out in me. Speaking of children's church pastor, I really didn't pastor, but I would teach in children's church one time, and I was talking to the kids about the Lord splitting the Red Sea with the blast of his nostrils, and I told those little kids that they couldn't part anything with the blast of their nostrils. They couldn't even part my hair, and this one little kid was like, I can do it! So I'm like, you go ahead and try, and I bent down, and this kid just blew his boogers all in my hair. It was a wonderful day. But my point was landed. He could not part my hair with the blast of his nostrils. So, again, sorry for some of the children's pastor stuff coming out in me. You guys aren't kids, but you should be childlike to enter the kingdom. All right, all kinds of cards to underline in. And we've got Inside Column Reference, which we knew. Reddish brown faux leather. I love the name of the color. Reddish brown. We put the times for our church service. You know, we don't do AM or PM, we just do ish. We start at 5-ish, we end at 8-ish. Anyway, cool. Well, we're gonna open this up and look at it. Now, to be completely transparent with you, I know that Steadfast didn't select who got what, it was a drawing, but if you're on my channel and you've watched a few of my videos, you know that I personally stay away from the faux leather and the bonded leather. I've never really seen those last too long, but hey, I'm open to changing my mind. But usually if I can't get like a goat skin edge-lined or calf skin, just anything edge-lined, then at least I can get genuine leather and a paste down at the very least. And if there's a Bible edition that does not have a genuine leather option, I usually go with the hardback. I'd rather have a hardback. So most of my study Bibles are hardbacks for that reason. Very few of them have been made in genuine leather. But I guess before we throw this out, you get some bubbles. Really cool. Just a reminder that the Legacy Standard Bible is available on digital formats, Bible Hub, Accordance. I have not heard of that. YouVersion, and then Blue Letter Bible. I personally like Blue Letter Bible. I'm just used to it. I've used it for years, and I prefer like a hard copy in my hand, but when I need a quick search for something, I've been enjoying Blue Letter Bible, honestly. But that's really cool. I have the Legacy Standard pulled up as my default and Blue Letter Bible side by side with the New King James. I love this translation. I love everything that Steadfast has been doing. It's just been great with the Legacy Standard and everything coming out with them now. It's been awesome. So I'm not going to open this with the Chick-fil-A sauce. I think Mr. Finger will do fine. And let's check out this faux leather. The gilding job looks really good. This will be the first faux leather I've seen from them. And this is in Korea as well, I think, right? Printed in Korea. Korean Bibles have been blowing my mind. Okay, so what you see so far is no raised spine hubs, but you still have the awesome logo and all that stuff. Oh, it's stitched. How about that? And these are 11.5 font, I think. 11-point large print font for the scripture. Line match, single column, verse by verse, 40 GSM paper. So the same paper that is in the edge-lined editions. That's nice. 14,000 footnotes. That's it, baby. That's it. I've really been enjoying this format, and I say that because I pre-ordered the edge-lined goatskin, which I'll show you briefly, and I'm still going to review it when I get around to it. But Steadfast sent me this one, and you know, this brownish faux leather feels really nice, and it's not too thin. It is paste down. It's not edge-lined. So in Revelation, it'll probably eventually lay flat. It's pretty tight right now. But when the spine opens up, it seems to get creased in the middle there pretty easy. The feel and the look of this reminds me of the Cambridge faux leather. They didn't do very many of them, but they did a couple of them. There's 2 ribbons. It's actually got a really good feel for the faux leather. And then, you know, once the pages get broken, they'll lay a little bit better once you start using it. Because this is why one of the reasons I don't do unboxing videos is because after you use it for a while, the pages will start acting normal. Fresh pages usually are a little bit funny looking and crinkly and stuff, but that's okay. They'll settle down, and I have been writing on this paper, and you can write on this paper. This is wonderful paper to write in. But I love the format. It's just a very like nice spread out verse by verse, and nothing as far like the scripture itself. Nothing is even close to the gutter. So it's just a nice breathable reading Bible. And then the footnotes and the cross-references. I love how they have it laid out where all the cross-references are on the top of the column and then the footnotes are on the bottom of the column. And so it's easy to see like where you're going, and then the letters versus the numbers that identify if it's a footnote or a cross-reference. So you know while you're reading which is which very easily. And so this has been a very efficient format for me as far as being able to engage the footnotes and the references, and I've been enjoying them. I'm so thankful that we've got an edition with the footnotes. Now this is a big Bible, so I'm thinking of this one just because it was my first Bible and it was also faux leather, but it reminds me of my old New Living Life Application Study Bible that my wife got me. It might be a little bit thinner of a text block, but not by much. It's still pretty big, but this is the Zondervan Premier New American Standard. It's their single column with the outside references and the wide margin, and this is a big Bible too, so if you're familiar with this edition, I'll put that on the bottom. The text blocks are pretty similar in size. The Zondervan has a little bit bigger of a cover, but the text block is still about the same size. And so that's about the size Bible you're getting into, but you do get an 11-point font. And open it up. Yeah, it's about the same spread when you open these guys up. So it's a big one. This is not one that I'm going to preach. I'm going to still continue to preach out of the handy size. I just did last night, and I had a blast talking about the worth of Jesus. It was amazing. I just love preaching about Jesus. He's pretty cool. He's awesome. He has my heart. But anyway, that handy size is right here, and now I'll get a shot of the text blocks because this is a full Yap edition, and then the double column Legacy Standard I have is also a full Yap edition. And so that can kind of be tricky when you're looking at the spine to judge it by size, because the text blocks are smaller than what you're seeing on the spine. So I'll come around here and you can see the difference. Because of the lack of Yap, it makes it look a little bit smaller. Lastly, this is the Inside Column Reference that I had ordered for myself. It was the Edgeline Goatskin and Burgundy. Honestly, it seems like more of a red. When I put it next to my red Bibles, it's darker than the red Bibles from Allen or some others, but it's definitely lighter than my Burgundy Bibles, so it's kind of in between red and burgundy. But I like the color, and I'm going to do a separate review on this one when I'm able to, but just wanted to do the unboxing of this one with you guys. And you can see the red one has a generous Yap on it, same text block size. So special thank you again to 316 and Steadfast. I never know which one to call you guys because you go to 316 Publishing to buy Steadfast Bibles, and then you go in here, it says Steadfast, and then 316 Steadfast Bibles is a division of 316 Publishing. Okay, so maybe answered my own question, but I always say both, so people know what we're talking about. So thank you guys so much for letting me be able to look at this, and your generosity in sending out so many editions to us lowly YouTubers. And I really enjoyed getting to try to open this up with Chick-fil-A sauce. And I did not get Chick-fil-A sauce on the Bible. The Bible's still in pristine condition. But for my normal viewers that know that I don't buy faux leather stuff for myself, again, I'll get like the Edgeline. I'll get genuine leather, but I stay away from faux leather and bonded leather. Especially in Texas, it doesn't do well in the heat. But I know people that have them and they look fine. The Life Application Study Bible that I have, I did have it in Montana, but I used it when we moved to San Antonio for about a year. And that one is actually holding together fine. There's not a big issue with the cover like some of these other ones that I've had. So, will this one stand the test of time? What I'm gonna do with this is I have a friend that loves just picking apart translations. And so I know he's gonna spend a lot of time in this. So I'm gonna let him use this for a year. I know the dude is going to use it and use it and use it and just pour over it, write in it. And so I'm gonna let him use it and follow back up with you guys next year to see how this did after a year of pretty heavy use, because I know this guy is gonna use it heavily and not treat it nice either. Treat it like most normal people treat Bibles. Me, when I get Bibles, just so careful with them, and I don't want to wrinkle the pages. You should see the difference between like my PSQ versus my wife's PSQ, or my ESV reader versus her ESV reader. My pages are still so nice and it lays flat, and the yap is still nice and formed and curled, and you know it's used, but it's not. It doesn't look like my wife's Bible. Not a knock on my wife. It's just some people aren't as careful, and I'm careful. Maybe because I know that they're gonna still be filmed one day or something. I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna let him use this, and I'll follow back up, and we'll see how the faux leather did. So I'm excited to see how it does. But thank you again for watching the video. Thank you to Steadfast Bibles, a division of 316 Publishing, for sending all these out to us. And I love the Legacy Standard Bible. You guys keep going. You're amazing. 10,000 rounds of applause for you, and 20,000 high fives, double high fives. Anyway, that's all. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you all again soonie. Well, bye.